Thank you, Clive. She saw right through. I didn't say it was good. Merely now.
I'm not convinced our roles in this ruse were entirely necessary.
I don't know. Conrad seemed quite taken with you.
Mummy, I'm scared.
Good news, both with tech or
You're not.
they don't buy.
I'm told very well. The rest mistakes.
That is a lot of faith.
Man,
I thought.
and
No women folk can come to Doug.
I'll take that one.
They mean to overwhelm us. This way. Get him.
The townspeople
I don't hear any fighting.
that we should hurry.
Natalie, you did.
Without you say.
We all.
Con,
I'd say they both.
I take it from your presence that.
The plan worked, Sid. Granted, it only took an army of...
Calm now, Victor. Why we are as are.
first we find Isabel.
Heard a bloke saying he saw ghosts on the far side of the wall.
Ghosts? Then a wall won't stop them. I saw it with my own eyes. The whole of Oriflamme under a flood. Then we're next.
I can't do it.
Look.
We were there.
With the bed.
And what?
Oh.
Then what?
We could leave. The two soldiers were carrying another. He didn't have any legs.
Madame, please!
Half the garrison's been
We've tried!
I would think, but more. You're so.
Suspect this here?
What we have left is our lives! Do you really want us to lose them as well?
Not if we don't have to. Look, there's a cask under the captain's bunk. Let's talk about this over a drink, eh?
I'm listening.
I'll have a word with him.
Ah, Clive. I didn't expect help to arrive so quickly. And sought to take matters into my own hands.
It was a noble effort. But I thought you might still need some support.
I'd like you to consider my needs.
What we need to consider is where the creatures came from.
The way the survivors speak of them, one would think they appeared out of thin air. And perhaps they did. It's hard to know what to believe these days.
We'll talk to the survivors.
I'm going for a packet.
Leave.
My family!
Mimi, Paul.
It's all right. It's all right. Did you... Do you... At least we have an idea of where the thralls might be now. We should head for more.
Before we could even draw his steel.
I assume you have a plan?
We need to find it.
It was all they could do to escape. They just left the bodies there in the flood.
Come on.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Look!
I see them. With me! Over
Should I try?
Save your strength. This one.
Do you think there are more?
There are always more. You have the town?
Don't think as there will be more.
Oh, wait, isn't that...
Yes.
Philippe?
Now me. And the now.
Lest you want, but it...
Our friends seem to have things under control. For now. East. Let's go put up. So's mine to rest.
Was one at a...
Look, any... Right.
Clock. Now.
Thank...
So it was not Sylvester, but Olivier who served as Ultima's puppet. And when Dion learned of this, he sought to slay the fiend. Only for his father to take the spear that would have freed him. Enough to drive a man to madness.
Small wonder he hasn't stirred. I would be afraid to wake.
Had I but reached out to him sooner, warned him of the threat Ultima posed. But now, both an empire and her prince lie broken.
Joshua, what do you know of Ultima?
Very little, I'm afraid. Despite my best efforts. 18 years ago, as I lay buried beneath the rubble of Phoenix Gate, it was not death who came for me, but another. And it was while in my rescuer's care, I first heard of Ultima. I've been chasing his shadow ever since. Ultima is driven by some deep, dark purpose, and for whatever reason, it would seem you are crucial to his designs. He will stop at nothing to have you, even if that means toppling an empire.
But why me? What possible use could I be to such a creature?
That is one of many answers that have eluded me. Yet, I am certain of this. It is not mere chance. You were chosen for a reason. All dominants carry within them the might of an icon. Nigh limitless power that is at once acutely limited. I wield fire, and only fire.
And I only ice. 8 wardens for 8 elements. But you, Clive.
You are different. You're special. Your abilities begin with the flames of Ifrit. But they do not end there. The fact Ifrit can even exist goes against everything we thought we knew of dominance. Perhaps Ultima has been waiting for one such as you, whose potential is truly limitless.
I've encountered that thing several times now. If it or he, as you say, needs me, Why hasn't he claimed me as he did the boy?
Were I to hazard a guess, I'd say the two of you are somehow incompatible. His mind not properly attuned to your body.
His mind?
Mind, awareness, spirit, call it what you wish. But I believe Ultima to be an embodiment of the concept. This is why I struggle and fail to contain him here inside me.
I'm sorry. Inside you?
With every setting sun, I feel my strength wane. And though the Phoenix's flames mend the prison I have made for Ultima, they do so at a cost. We must find a means to bring an end to him before I meet my own.
What were you thinking?
It was that or let him take Clive. And I've always had a soft spot for my brother.
But that doesn't mean you should sacrifice yourself to save me.
Joshua. Clive, it's Gav. There's an army of Akashic at the gates of Canver.
Well, what's the short of it?
It's all Tyre told you. The capital of the Free Cities is under siege by an army of monstrosities. The City Guard are doing their best to stem the tide, but numbers ain't on their side.
What of Lord Byron and Mid? Were they able to escape?
No, but they're all right for now. They're hiding with Gav at midship.
We have to get them out of there.
And we shall. Otto, prepare a Stolas. Tell Gav to stay exactly where he is.
Understood.
Vivian, what's the swiftest route to the Free Cities?
That sounds like a question for the map. Look here. This road, through Tabor, should provide the least trouble.
Good.
What a coincidence. Tabor is exactly where I'm bound.
Joshua, bed is where you should be bound.
You don't think I told him the exact same thing?
Were Tyre not such a talented healer, I would surely have been inclined to agree. But, thanks to her ministrations, I feel I may safely rejoin my attendant, who is to wait for me in Tabor if we became separated.
All right, we travel together.
Clive.
If he stays close to me, he'll be fine.
Thank you, brother.
I'll look after him.
My attendant was with me in the Dominion before I primed. She would have watched the battle unfold and witnessed its outcome. I trust she will be waiting for me in Tabor, where I can finally introduce you.
Did you see that? Tell me you saw that.
Seems the hideaway's lost its...
Blasted air.
You
you remember? So
In what?
yeah, but this is
I'm sorry.
a recipe only.
If
Kind
and if
you.
Is a storm coming, Sid? Will there be...
It's. I brought my which. I don't. They were.
Norseman, the young, that's a, now, drag one, I've been so in it.
Same, I gather, I'm
Mean.
best, and
Is it you? It's all.
For but she wants she.
Don't. Of course.
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tires?
Aye. All that. Lady,
No.
you're
What? No.
just. All right.
I'm what? Look, Paul.
You're right. It was.
No.
Of course. The along was and what?
Ah, and
No, but people.
that so that.
You
For
I heard the Emperor was impaled on his own son's spear.
We're all gonna die! You hear me? The Akashic are coming and they...
What do you reckon we should do? I say we should just tell Miss Shirley.
Sid.
It's not.
No.
Well,
And
but we just...
miss.
Because that missed...
Well,
the speak.
youth talent. All right. If you're. These round parts are called the pan.
I do. But these aren't. But
What are the chains?
Well spotted. This tiny piece. That's
you know so.
not a.
You.
Oh, good. So, now that we've taken.
I think we've got it.
Then here's what.
Well, obviously.
And
There.
well, with
Oh, that's her.
what it-
With the and.
hey, look.
You do.
Is a storm coming, Sid? What?
Well,
It was. They. Thankful.
I shall see.
Please, she'd.
Sid,
She'd.
not to ever that.
She's.
All right.
The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
For the hard
It shouldn't be too hard to find goods.
Are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Could be I know something more.
I found someone.
Have you?
Oh, it's... Says and what?
And you...
You'll...
Here, where are...
She has it feet now.
Sorry.
You don't...
Hold on.
Eh?
Lady Car...
Good question.
And I'll... You too, Goods.
What a mess.
You fought very bravely. The safety of the town is in our hands.
Time to brave the Viper's Nest.
Just you, is it? Thought I might have laid it on a bit thick.
It was a fairly unconvincing tale. So, what now?
That's up to you. Die a slow death, or a quick one. Boys, he's all yours. But that sword is mine.
Leave now, and we could pretend this didn't happen.
Get him! Over here! This one! Go for it! Second! Over here! This one! This one! This one! Attack!
Go on.
When here, you...
What?
Well...
You're not... I need...
Get your...
Stop and stop!
For the...
Goose.
He said she had to pay in blood.
After battle.
Good. And run. I don't from her.
Goot.
In.
Well, the whole go enough. What?
It was all. Goose, yep. If you want a piece of Nan, you'll have to.
You out of the way. So, what? You're and.
Is he...
Tired? No. It's an eight after you lost it. Said it so, but it didn't.
No, but.
Oh, this was right.
Remind me never to cross you, Karen.
No, I just reckon you've had that.
There's nothing...
That he'll need to tell. Of course. I don't...
Did you see the pair that got hauled into tyres?
Rather, wait.
Have you heard the latest from Twinside? That the Empress is no more?
Trust an owl bearing good news,
My lord, Marquis, is it... Of course. Yes, my lord.
And what was it?
It's all right.
I tasked and speak the... Let's see on the...
Nothing like a little unrest.
Let the dame hear you say that.
There were ghosts at the gates not days ago.
You needn't fret. The creatures...
heard the herald. The Emperor...
Faster! Hippocrates said I should be able to find what I'm looking for somewhere nearby. Bright blue dragons and bright yellow flowers. Should be easy enough to spot. This must be our wyvern. All right. Let's get this over with. Over here! That's the wyvern's liver. Now I just need to find the herbs. Bright yellow with a heady scent. I think that's everything Molly needs to resurrect her recipe. Better head back.
Seems the hideaway's lost its appetite. So
I did.
And what?
Blueberry.
No, let's. And here, Ivan's offered to make sure it's fit for consumption.
What?
So...
What the...
It is a tour de force.
I think...
Like...
I'll give... It's not going to be easy finding one man in an entire republic. Let's hope someone here's seen something.
Have a hard time.
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a scrappy bunch. Perhaps.
Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Someone's got himself in trouble.
I don't see it.
Please!
I'll deal with...
You that one's mine.
Oh.
Yes.
Get him! I'd expect as much from Hugo's.
Much has changed.
You've seen this? No one. You said,
Well,
the cat. What are? Surely they.
Those.
You should. Not at all. No. If you. There's a lot of road between here and the capital. Rutherford's man could be anywhere. What happened? I'm of the issue.
I was
banned. Which one?
So,
you thank. They just couldn't resist, could they?
This one's ours, pretty boy.
Make for the town.
This.
I thought.
And
it's which is.
I will strip the cat. The when I
rock. If you.
I should. But
don't.
I should.
My uncle said. I should go and tell Rutherford that his colleagues are still in one piece. Does it? We can use the ruins to cross the ravine.
Assuming they will allow it. The Echoes have a will of their own.
Tell us about Yoto, Joshua.
She's strong-willed, loyal, and deadly with a blade. Much like Clive, but with better manners.
This one. Get him.
What? Rest. You said the encampment was close. Let's hope the Akashic are still there.
Another ether flood. They're everywhere now.
We can't go round it.
Then we'll just have to be careful.
Right. We got here in time.
Is someone there? Please, I can't move my leg.
That doesn't sound like an Akashic. You're with taking it.
He was right to stay. You seem...
You...
Son of a... I was there! In Cosnis when you killed my brothers! I was there in Rosalith when you killed my commander!
My war with Hugo Kupka is over. I bear no ill will toward those who followed him.
And what of my ill will? Coward! Draw your steel. Lord Kupka shall be avenged!
When your wounds have healed and your head has cooled, come and find me if you must. Though I hazard your life would be better spent in service of those who need it. Or have you forgotten your oath to the Republic?
My oath? What would you know of oaths?
I know how hard they are to keep. Which is why I'm giving you the chance to keep yours.
No. I won't be deceived. Lord Kupka told us of your crimes. You are an outlaw. A murderer, not some...
Man. Like you or anyone else.
I am nothing like you. But if you're not gonna kill me, then go. Leave! Just know that I will find you, Sid. Someday.
We're nearly there.
Have you been to Tabor before?
There are a few places I haven't.
Where now, Joshua?
There is a residence just inside the city gates. She awaits us within.
My Lord Marquis, it is an honor. I am Yote, Knight of the Undying, charged with the protection of His Grace Joshua Rosfield, Keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix.
Of course. It all makes sense now.
Would you care to elaborate?
The Undying are loyal servants to the ducal throne. Or more specifically, to its heir. They have served our family for generations, albeit from the shadows.
Since their inception, they have been tasked with the preservation and enactment of the rites of ancestral communion. After the events at Phoenix Gate, it was the Undying who delivered me to safety. And since the day I left Rosaria, Yotei has been my constant companion and protector. Without her sword, I would not have survived my journey across the realm.
Rise, Lady Yotei. You saved my brother. I owe you a debt I can never repay.
I but did my duty.
Come now. Tell us what you've discovered.
Your Grace. It is as you feared. The vessel we spied off the coast of the Crystalline Dominion on the night of her fall. It was the Einherjar. Beyond any doubt.
The Black Galleon.
Joshua, the Einherjar is the Royalists' flagship. What business would they have in the Dominion?
Upon learning of Waloed's involvement in recent events at Drake's Fang, I sensed the malign influence of Ultima, and bid Yotei and the Undying look into the matter.
We have reason to believe that the Black Galleon weighed anchor shortly after the fighting began, and set a course due south.
For Canva. Then it is Waloed knights who besiege the cities.
What is left of them, yes. And the Black Galleon sails at but one man's behest. Barnabas Tharm.
But are we truly safe here in the Agora?
The city guard have been paid, if that's what you're implying.
All the more reason for them to run.
Well, you are free to leave, Lord Minister.
Markets abandoned, warehouses aflame, blackened hulls choking every port in the capital. Canva is ruined.
The realm teeters on the brink of chaos, and all you can think about is commerce!
Forgive us. We were not aware Dhalmekia now subsisted on charity.
Not quite.
How dare you!
Distinguished members of the Council, you must forgive His Majesty this intrusion.
What is the meaning of this?
A trifle crowded, but I fear it will have to serve, my liege.
Very well.
My colleagues, do you not see? The King! He has come to save us from the Akashic! He is a gift from the heavens, divine intervention, our very salvation.
And of course, if it is compensation he requires, we would be most willing to negotiate a fair price for services rendered.
Fools! Your ignorance unbecomes you.
Your Majesty, correct me if I'm wrong, but I would swear that the fiends washing the cobbles of Canva with the blood of her citizens wear the colors of Waloed. Ha! So you do not deny it. Guards, fetter them, and see our guests to the dungeons!
Enough. Pathetic creatures. That you should imagine yourselves worthy of salvation. The girl is still here, somewhere in the city, her consciousness fair dripping with her late father's hubris. A consciousness to which Mythos is inextricably bound, and inexorably drawn. See that he is made welcome.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Come, Mythos. Surely the Prince's light cannot have sated you.
So then, how long has Waloed been under Ultima's control?
How long indeed? Based on what we know of Barnabas's actions, I would guess some few years, mayhap more.
But to what end? What does Ultima want?
The tapestry. Show them.
By the flames.
Phoenix Gate, Drake's Breath, and now here. But what is it?
It is old, ancient, even. Naught remains of the faith it represents, save what can be gleaned from the image itself. None could tell me what the one in the apothecary meant, even the Undying. But I believe it may be the key to discerning Ultima's purpose. That figure in the center, the one beneath whom the icons congregate, that I believe to be Ultima. He is a god, or at least godlike. His very existence beyond our ken. The icons, and by extension their dominants, are meant to be his subjects, and while some, like Barnabas, have accepted this role, others have rejected it. Like you, Clive, which is rather inconvenient, as it appears he needs you most of all. And gods don't like to be disobeyed.
No, I don't suppose they do.
Clive, may I tell Yote of the lake?
By all means.
Yote, I will be accompanying my brother to the Free Cities. Whilst we are afield, I would have you watch over those Clive has made his wards. Omielos delan tuisag ilith. Though well concealed, the hideaway lacks trained fighters to defend its occupants should they be discovered.
But it is my duty to...
As it has ever been my brother's duty, remember.
If that is your wish, Your Grace. But please be safe. If aught were to befall you,
You have my word.
Farewell, my lord, my lady.
We are in your debt, Yote.
Let's find our friends.
It's plain she cares for you very deeply.
And I her, which is why I had to let her go.
Is that thing what dread ring of leap?
Cyril. How fares the search?
Well, Your Grace, my report shall be with you ere long.
Ah, yes. Yotei is otherwise engaged, at my behest.
And the duty of wardenship?
Fulfilled. For as you see, I've been reunited with my first shield.
I am Cyril, Knight of the Undying and bearer of the Burning Quill, charged with chronicling the mortal deeds of His Grace, Joshua Rosfield, keeper of the Flame of the Phoenix and rightful Archduke of Rosaria.
I entrusted Cyril here with overseeing the investigation into Ultima's origins. Findings from his brothers and sisters afield are delivered here to be collated and catalogued.
Just how many Undying are there?
Not nearly enough, milady. Yet we are glad to give our all in service to the Phoenix. Such is, and has ever been, our creed.
I see.
You have your associates, I have mine. But you may now think of them as ours. That won't be a problem, will it?
The Phoenix is our sun, and we but the shadows that quicken in his radiance. It is from the darkness that we serve, both him and now you. Pray accept this token. For as long as you bear it, members of our order will reveal themselves unto you. If there is nothing further.
No. You are dismissed.
Your Grace.
To Canva, then.
We'll talk about this later. Cyril seemed very, You certainly keep strange bedfellows, Joshua.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any crystals...
You! Is that the... Wood... Yeah, indeed. I can't...
How are those new boots treating you?
They're fantastic. Soft as phoenix down, but tough as boiled bone. That Cyril fellow's an odd fish, don't you think?
Well, Scully...
No history would be complete without mention of the mother crystals.
So it's these stones to Canva, and the rest of the boxes to...
Have you noticed the Elder has been coffinless?
What golden plains might the wanderers have called home, I wonder?
Mummy made a pottage from it.
Sounds delicious. Perhaps it might be worth trying this time.
Farmers must have settled here in Tabor. I should speak to the old scholar before I forget everything I've read. The oh, look up! Guardians and... What? Or...
No doubt you're right. This is proof.
Children of the Hunters. That's all three.
And so... God...
Too many.
Careful how you pack that leather. Any creases or scratches.
Cities under sea?
Come on.
Yeah! Are you sure this is the right way, brother?
Straight home now.
Still plenty of fighting in yet.
It's over.
This thing reeks.
Clearly, join. I don't. Very well. Do not.
The free cities under sea?
Faster! Orcs.
Clive. Smoke.
Is the city fallen?
The free men are still holding their own, then.
Do we have any idea where Gav and the others might be?
There's a warehouse near the docks where we agreed to meet if there was any trouble. We should hurry. Sounds like thunder.
You're late. We're starting to think you'd stumbled off a cliff.
I seem to recall that was you, Gav.
Good to see you. Any trouble on the road?
Nothing we couldn't handle.
I knew you'd come.
Is that who I think it is?
Yes.
Allow me to introduce my brother, Joshua.
Clive's told me all about you. Or even listening most of the time. Name's Midadol, but everyone calls me Mid.
My lady.
Hey?
My boy.
Uncle Byron.
It's really you. I never thought I'd see the day.
So these Akashic are being controlled?
That's what it looked like. Empty eyes, eerie blue glow. No doubt they were turned, but silent as monks, every last one of them.
Your man here speaks true, Clive. We saw more than a few in this city. They moved in ranks with a purpose, and not of their own.
Ultima's doing.
Perhaps.
What of the city? The people?
Dead, mostly.
Mostly, but not all. A handful managed to lock themselves in their villas before the Horde arrived. Some in the Merchants' District to the west, and a few others on the far bank.
If the Akashic stumble across either hiding place, a few bolted doors won't hold them for long. We need to find them. And quickly.
What do you propose?
We split into two parties. I will make for the Merchants' District, while you look to those across the river. Mind keeping an eye on my brother?
Not at all. We find the villa and try the servants' entrance.
Understood.
And what of us?
Mid, is she fit to sail?
The ship, the Mithril engine could probably do with a few more tweaks.
Then you better work fast. Even if we do reach the survivors in time, they'll never make it to the hideaway on foot.
You leave that to me.
See that Mid doesn't get herself into trouble, would you?
Think I can manage that?
I'll keep him safe.
Looks like you stuck with me, Byron.
That's Lord Rossfield, you little gutter snipe!
Shall we then?
And you keep Clive safe.
Be careful. Both of you.
You too.
All right, Torgal. Let's find those survivors. They don't stand a chance against those things. That sounded big. Joshua and Jill must be busy. Time to fight. This one. Where the city's leaders gather. There may still be survivors inside. Where are they? These creatures. Does Ultima's reach extend this far? What the hell is going on?
Where is your master? What does he want?
You've caused quite the commotion. But then I would expect no less from you, Muthos.
You again. I don't believe we've been introduced. You were in my family's crypt. And now you're here. With an army of Akashic thralls.
Manners, Lord Rosfield? They are men, like you and me. Albeit one's unburdened by the wills that drive our kind to madness. They are pure. They are divine.
What?
And they are all that remains in this once raucous city.
You'll pay for what you've done.
As you wish. I confess I have been very much looking forward to this. Pardon me this indulgence, Your Majesty. The vessel shall not be spoiled. I am Sleipnir of House Harvard, and you will yield. Or not.
As long as you don't hold back.
You will forgive me if my performance seems uninspired. It is just that I expected so much more from our chosen one. Perhaps this will kindle your flame?
What now?
A gift from my liege lord's armory. Gungnir. Watch closely, Mythos. Yes! Yes!
Actually, I wouldn't.
The vessel is strong. My liege.
Clive!
You're all right.
As are you, I see.
We are, yes.
I'm sorry, but we couldn't save them.
It was over before we arrived.
Well, you did what you could. I fear we were all too late. What's wrong?
Nothing. I hope.
Leaving so soon, Mythos?
It's the king.
Indeed. You may kneel before Barnabas Tharn, Warden of Ash and King of Waloed.
Get back.
Wild and impetuous. I expected more of the boy who bested my Lord Commander. Yet I see why my master covets you so. The power within you, Mythos. The potential.
Stop calling me Mythos.
But Mythos is everything. The cornerstone of all creation. The Lord's vessel. Your purpose.
My purpose? To surrender my mind and body to that thing. No, Your Majesty. My purpose is my own. I made a promise to my friends, to my people. And nothing is going to stand in my way.
You would allow this delusion of free will to bar your path to greatness? Truly, your volition is a cancer. One that must be excised.
Try it.
As all the rest.
Joshua!
Oi! Oi! This way! Hurry!
Power beyond reckoning, and they use it as a crutch. Such a waste.
Will he be all right?
The phoenix can mend flesh, but the spirit must recover on its own. I'm afraid the rest is up to him. This place is remarkable. Outfitting it must have been no small feat. But why go to such trouble?
That beauty's belly's filled with wonders the world ain't ready for. If the guilds caught wind of what we were up to, they'd all want a piece. All right?
And how is he? Do not blame yourself. He was barely breathing when you brought him here. We would have lost him if it were not for you.
No. Barnabas may have severed nigh every sinew in my brother's body. But he made certain the wounds were not fatal.
Nigh every sinew?
Allow me, your lordship. Don't know what I was thinking, putting you to the trouble like that.
'Tis no trouble carrying comestibles to my ailing nephew.
I know, but you've already done so much for us. Pouring your gil into the hideaway and now the ship. I don't want to take the piss.
You risked your life. And for what? Some girl you hardly know. Why'd you do it? You not mad or something?
I wouldn't go that far.
Clive!
You're awake, my boy. Oh.
All I want to do is help. And the world won't save itself. It was Sid. Your father, who taught me that.
Sounds like him.
Don't you dare do that again.
What of the Royalists?
Fucked off, the lot of them, along with the galleon. With the king on board, no doubt. The Iron Hair wouldn't sail without him. Clive. Jill didn't come back.
What do you mean?
She kept the king busy while the others dragged you out.
It's all right, Mid. Jill is fine.
The ether of her icon endures. And as long as it does, we can be certain she is alive.
We must pursue the Black Galleon. Jill will be with the king, I'm sure of it.
Well, good luck catching him, because my ship's going nowhere. It's the Mithril engine. She's got a kick like a wild chocobo and a mind to tear the hull in half.
But do you have an idea?
Well, of course I do. My dad'll have seen this coming a league off. If I had his old writings...
If you had his old writings, you'd be sitting under a fuckload of rubble. The ones Otto didn't save anyway. I suppose you might still have a few pages in his stores.
We'll have to hope it's enough. Do what you can to ready the ship. I'll speak with Otto.
In your condition, you really are mad.
Perhaps. But the world really won't save itself. Right. Gav said that Otto might know something.
Clark.
Oh.
You remember well now, but where would she
Nice.
and it is but this week and thank you.
So,
Where?
East, it's been a lot.
And if but what the brothers a baton would have bitten.
Right, East.
And I
Of course. All right, Sir Wade. Let's hear your plan. So,
And
nice.
shoot that and we
That's which is
that with you, so that and us.
I'll you make
I
dig.
I shall no.
All right.
We shall. Inn's phone. Don't bother.
In here. Kill him.
You will leave Eastpool now, or face the consequences. That's the end of that, then. Or maybe not. What's that thing doing here? Doesn't matter. It goes too. Any more surprises?
Bravo. A magnificent display, my lord.
I thought
we... Let's...
you're him
of... Leap.
No.
That's all of them. Now to be... It'll... So,
if you don't... I'll let... If you need...
And...
Eastpool is in safe hands. Time to go and tell Arthur the good news.
So, why? So there's any so if it's no.
I won't.
I'll be taking you all to a storehouse in the Bales. Leave anything you don't
You know what you have to do. Clive, as you before.
Thank you.
It is, and it is all.
But what of lost?
I built my car, but I would, but a village. And so, will you take... Thank you. The people...
Understood.
Then the last of... And may Griga guide us.
To Gotan's bales, then, and quickly, before anyone else finds them. You can no longer...
If that's Sid, none of it we are...
Oi!
They've gone.
What's wrong?
It ain't... They're all...
Alright. Where is it?
From...
Don't tell me I'm too late. Quentin, are you all right?
Which is safe.
Quentin, I'll hold it up.
But
your comrades did. Don't let their sacrifice. You're no guard dog. Just a rabid beast that needs to be put down. If only we'd arrived earlier. Is it over?
Yes, you just all hit a bit of my...
Quint.
What? Lost wing. My lost wing.
And look who's here.
They must have stolen in after we left, just before the flood struck. What if there are still people in there?
Don't be a fool! Damn it. Quentin's not going to last long in there. Come on, Torgal. We need to make this quick. This
need to get back to Quentin. Quentin! Quentin! Look at me! Thank the Founder. He hasn't turned. I'm going to get you out of here.
Welcome.
Is... then...
No.
Why? All I have...
Well, you've got...
But can't we just...
Your work ain't over yet, Master. We put your village...
So long as you remain to guide them.
But why would anyone follow me?
Because we're family, aren't we?
Family?
Yeah. And all our comrades who went with you, they felt the same. Lostwing weren't just a village. It was all of us.
It was. And as long as we're still here, it is too.
We can start again. Build a new Lost Wing. Right here in the Bales.
A fresh start? Why just a village? We could build towns. A nation, even. What's to stop us?
That's the Master Quentin we know.
Please. I am nobody's master. Quentin will suffice. After all, we are family. Permit me to withdraw my request. I will no longer be needing your help in looking after my people.
I'll pretend you never asked.
But you must be rewarded for your efforts on our behalf. You saved my life twice over. And more besides.
A bottle or two of your finest red will suffice.
Of course. Nothing but the best. And I have a feeling that this year's vintage will be the finest yet. If you don't mind waiting, that is.
I look forward to it.
If we're going to do this...
And what?
Rand none, but...
Any press? So those and the play.
And...
How?
Excellent. Theo, if you wouldn't mind making arrangements for the transportation of our guests, as we discussed.
Of course. Leave everything with me.
Sounds like you'll have your work cut out for you.
I will. We have an entire village to stock and furnish. Residents and all. Even if I begin right now, I'll be working day and night. So try not.
You
all right. This must have been a nice place once. It will be again.
Get him! Over here!
That's all of them. Come on, Toggle. Let's head back to Boklad. So quiet.
Those...
Him again.
So,
yeah, but
it's nice.
Shall I...
All right. Hello.
Thank you. Well then, I suppose
Yes.
we are. I suppose.
Well.
You're well, and I looked at I watched you from you're and I did she and thank well he's that.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of The bandits may be no more, but look what they've left us with.
Got a hard time, but...
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps.
Let's go. Faster! All right. Be safe. Something tells me it won't be easily broken.
I needed that.
Forsaken soul, eh? Only those who have nothing. So empty your pockets.
A deserter turned outlaw. We were more similar than he knew.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to Mid and the others?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic and the valleys are full of ether?
How indeed. My men have spent an entire day avoiding a flood.
Good girl.
Faster!
Straight home now. No more vengeance.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashic?
Let's go.
beast isn't to be trifled with.
Definitely not to be trifled with.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with Akashi?
The free cities and the sea.
Shouldn't have messed with the leader. The pack.
boy.
Cole said it was an army of Akashic. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills are crawling with it? This one. Your work here is done.
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes of plenty to guide you in.
So what do I owe the honour? Not saying Fornian, do you? That it? Fine. All right.
Them room, Mike. You see, they were at something to spoil them once.
Was it?
Aye. And all told me about said.
Why?
And I don't. But I can't see you to do. Still alive, are you? You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Trouble with your gear, or... What do you want? You can thank me later. My best work, but it'll do. Anything else? Yeah. Not saying Fornian, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. That it? Fine. What do I owe the honour? So, what'll it be? Yeah, that should do you. And? Yeah. Not saying Fornian, do you? No scratches, all right? And how am I meant to do that then? And?
You fought very bravely.
The safety of the town is in our hands.
This one. Go, Torkel! Over here! This one. Go for it! Get him!
Mummy, are the bad men going to come back?
The gentlemen of the town guard are a strapping bunch.
Perhaps. Are you looking for something in particular? Anything I can interest you in? My thanks.
So, what'll it be? You can thank me later. And?
If it's knowledge you seek, we've tomes aplenty to guide you in your search.
Cole said it was an army of Akashi. What will happen to me?
How are we supposed to do our duty when the hills... They're...
What? No. Them...
Then I'll check the...